EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The first quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down. You look at this Jaguar defense, and they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. Throwing is Hurts. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect, incomplete. Well, give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. On the move to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's the rookie from USC. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Eagles 7, Jaguars nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Lawrence. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Now Lawrence. And he rifles one incomplete. The Jaguars had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. You look at this Eagle defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Lawrence. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
So pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flush to his right. And his throw here is incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Again, it's Lawrence. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right?
He's got a man complete. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for Philly. 53 yards. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They max protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Mixon. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Joe Mixon. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
Makes the score.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete?
2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Hurts. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Touchdown, Eagles. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott Good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Ooh, with a juke. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
It's second down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
22 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Lawrence will throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Second down.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Now Brown. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Mixing up the middle. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 82 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A handoff running left, Mixon. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll set up to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been. We find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Eagles 28, Jaguars nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. Nifty move. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Lawrence steps away to his left. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A 10-yard loss on the play.
Jonathan Grenard in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. Crossing route complete. Catch made by Cooks. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third.
19 and brings up third down.
Now Lawrence now going to move him around. Out of the gun now on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
9 yards.
It's first and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky fourth down call.
At the 6-yard line.
Lawrence now to throw after that last run. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Lawrence. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up fourth and goal.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Fourth down. Here's Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Eagles 35, Jaguars nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They work now on 2nd and 9.
32-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Final play of the half, it's Lawrence. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Now, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
37-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster in the first half, so where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot. Pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jonathan Grenard make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it